I'm taking my hair from this to this, so come along. There are a few basic rules to blow drying your hair, and if you master them, you can work with any tool. First is sectioning. Make sure you're taking a section thick enough that it leaves space above and below in your tool. Then you have to make sure that you work in an angle so that you don't lock your hair in and your brush moves smoothly through your hair. If you keep the brush parallel, then you run into a risk of locking your hair in. If that happens, just simply gently roll out your brush and comb it through. Second rule is tension, which simply means that you have to keep the section tight on your brush to ensure a frizz-free and sleeker look. Third rule is to go in all directions. First, I go under the section, then I go above the section to make sure that all my hair is smooth and frizz-free. If you're a beginner, then first practice these steps and movement on your tool without switching it on. Also, I keep the direction of every section away from my face. You can change the direction as you like. Third rule is more of a trick where for the section on the top of my head, I blow dry them towards the ceiling. It looks weird, but it gives a lot of volume on the top of my head. You can do this for all the sections, but it takes a lot of arm strength to give this much volume to your hair, so I just prefer it for the top of my head. You have to practice these movements. After 3-4 times, it hardly takes 15 minutes for this blowout. But take out the time for those first 3-4 times as it takes time to adjust to these movements. Then, for my bangs, I go over and under the section multiple times, and for the last go, I go over them, and that is where I leave them. And here we go. Here's the quickest blowout look that I can do when I'm running out the door. And don't forget to have fun.